Indiana.
Yes.
It's right down the street from where
I went home for Easter and I'm back.
How's it back in the Hoosier State?
You know, it was nice. It was nice to go home.
Awesome. Well, he had to go
My
back.
dog still remembered me.
Aw. He goes back to make sure everything gets shipped to you correctly, and then he comes back here. So we're going to talk about daylilies, and I know you're thinking, Carolyn, you just said that everything in this show is something I can't find at my local store. I can find daylilies, not these.
Right.
If you're going to spend the time and the money to plant daylilies in your garden, they should be the best daylilies. These are from what's called the 300 series. You're getting 10 pieces in this set. And the 300 is for a reason.
Yes.
Let's tell everybody.
Yeah, sure. What we do is when we go to Holland, first of all, we said, hey, we want only re-blooming or ever-blooming daylilies because there's over 35,000 varieties to choose from. What do you want? Well, that's where we start. Only 10% of the world's daylilies are re-blooming or ever-blooming.
And that means they don't bloom just once.
Yes, they bloom continually.
You always have flowers
or on
going
or off, right.
Yeah.
So they got to bloom at least twice as much as a normal daylily. So that's where we started. And then we said, well, which ones bloom the most? Well, this 300 series, Carolyn, each plant, you're getting 10.
Yeah.
Each plant by the third season will produce over 300 flowers.
So does that mean 3,000 flowers?
That's exactly what it means.
The first season?
No, the third season.
The third season?
Yes. Now
Okay.
the first season, you're probably...
maybe I'll get like 1,000.
Well, maybe not. Let's even tone it down a little bit. 400 or 500 flowers
Oh,
the
is that
first
all?
year.
Okay.
All right, the second year.
I don't know. That sounds a little disappointing.
I know.
500 flowers this summer.
The first
I don't know,
year.
Eric.
The second season, let's pump it up a notch. Emerald would say, kick it up a notch to 1,500 around.
Not bad.
Then the third season, boom. They call it sleep the first year, creep the second year, and leap the third year.
Oh my gosh.
And you get 3,000 flowers or more in this series.
So if you want to fill up your garden with color and the most low maintenance flower that you can find, it's the daylily.
It is.
And as we always like to say, you can't kill them. They're too dumb to die, whatever you want to say. You can plant them upside down, sideways. They still grow.
Sunshade.
They don't care if it's clay or sand or rocks or good stuff. They grow in anything.
Let's take a look at the varieties you're getting in this set. That's the fields in Holland. Kevin and I go out there every year. We check on them. We hand select them. Mildred Mitchell. Do you remember this? This was in a Today's Special Value a couple years ago.
Good one.
It's my favorite one. It's like 7 inches across. It's fragrant. Has lilac smell to it. Schnickel Fritz.
Schnickel Fritz.
Can you say that?
I like that one.
Isn't it? It's a double. Look at that. And it's kind of yellow and cream. Orchid Candy.
Good one.
Yeah, you got 2 in the candy series. I love that dark eye. And then the next one is Dragon's Eye.
Ooh, that's
it's the
pretty.
biggest red eye I've ever seen on a daylily. It's huge. The flower's about 5 inches
and
across.
And then the outside
of
it's like a peach color.
It's nice and pinky,
really pretty.
And then Custard Candy, the other candy series, yellow, and it's got the maroon eye with the yellowy green throat to it.
I love that one too.
Isn't that nice?
And you're getting all of them.
You get 2 of each.
Look at these beautiful daylilies. So if you're somebody who says, ho hum, I don't like daylilies, they're not that pretty, they don't smell good, they only bloom once and then they're a bunch of green sticks. This is not those daylilies.
No.
These are just as easy as the plain Jane daylilies, but they are so much bigger, so much prettier, and each plant is guaranteed to grow 300.
At least. That's on the low side. The third season. Now, say you go to your favorite garden center down the street from you, because they're going to be opening up, and you say, hey, I want to get some of the re-blooming daylilies. What do you got? You know what they're going to tell you? They got old Stella de Oro. Yeah,
she's okay. She's
nice.
Small.
She's kind of pretty, right?
Yeah.
Right. Now, Stella, look at her compared to the size of daylilies that we're going to get here.
Yeah.
Right? It blows them away. And this, what you're looking at, this big set here, this is like a representation of what you could get probably the second season with your 10, but then the third season it's going to really
It just keeps going and going and going, because at some point you might even want to cut these and separate them and put them in other parts of your garden. This is such a great impact for a very small investment, because you're getting 10 to start with. You'll get lots of flowers, as Eric said, 400 or 500 flowers the first year. This summer.
This is what you're going to get.
Dig a tiny hole, not hard to plant them.
Not at all, but look how nice, and look at all the roots. Look at all the sprouts. These things, each one of these coming up is a fan that's going to produce flowers. Each flower spike, Carolyn, can produce, in this set, can produce anywhere from 24 to 36 flowers per stem.
I just love the impact and the low maintenance of daylilies.
Oh, me too.
I mean, they're just so beautiful.
Can you find a place where they won't grow?
No, I mean, they grow everywhere.
They do.
Shade or sun. It's rocks. They grow in between the roots of a big tree. They grow in the clay. If you live down where my parents live, Georgia, North Carolina.
They take the heat, they take the
If you
cold.
live down at Myrtle Beach and the sand everywhere, they'll grow there. These are terrific, and they're absolutely beautiful. 800 ordered. Again, this is the 300 series, which means by the third season, you're going to get 300 from each plant.
Yes, and that's 10 plants, so that's 3,000.
That's 3,000 flowers, but you'll still get, even from each plant this season, 400.
Oh, yeah, not from each plant. Total, I'd say 400 or 500 flowers in the set the first year.
And then,
triple that the
double
next
that.
year. And probably about 1,500 the second year.
Fantastic, and all these different varieties.
And they're the best daylilies in the world. Look, we go there, you don't find these. If you go on your internet and you Google a Schnickel Fritz and Orchid Candy and Dragon's Eye, probably 2 of those cost more than this whole set.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, we go over there to these fields, we buy them way in advance, we go check on them, you're getting the best daylilies in the world.
Fantastic, and the easiest plant to grow. If you've never grown a plant in your life, you can grow a daylily.
Yes.
So please stay in the ordering process for these. These are the Select 300 Series Flower Power Daylilies from Roberta's. 2 easy payments today of $18.87.
Don't forget your Spray and Flourish.
And your Flower Magic.
Yes.
Yeah, good stuff, top rated. That's either a plant food, plant fertilizer, plant micronutrient. It's all in one.
Yeah, we got
good
it all.
stuff. Thanks, Eric. All right, get ready for those nanners. Bananas are coming, everybody. But first, it's time to get foxy. I've always loved foxgloves. They were one of my favorite things to plant when I first started gardening because I always loved them in the English garden pictures that I would see.